I'm still not used to sitting up this high when I go live. Still not used to it. The picture looks good though. Okay, we're gonna stay like that. Another impromptu live session. Don't y'all love it? Don't y'all love it? Let's see if anybody comes on. Got my after dinner green tea right here. Jasmine green tea. Mm. Happy winning as Wednesday, YouTube.
I don't know how to say cook, so all I can say is
Cuisine.
yeah. La cuisine de Shalanda c'est exquisite. Oh yeah.
uh Delicious, something like that, is it?
Say it again.
I don't know.
Come on, man.
No, it's probably
I'm
wrong.
relying on you. When I get my phone, then I'll take you on a trip.
That's right.
That's okay.
I'm passport ready. Passport ready. Happy win Wednesday, y'all. Happy winning ass win. What?
You know, so yeah, manger. That's it.
Uh,
Manger. Eat.
yeah, eat.
Manger.
Hmm.
Right there.
All right. So um, I'm here because I want to do a sweater update. I want to show y'all I made some changes. So let me let you know right now. I think it's gonna be cute. I'm gonna have to pull some money out of somewhere so I can get more yarn. But it is so it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. I saw y'all votes and I think we were already aligned, so I had already started making it. But as I told y'all last week, I'm gonna start every single live with a prayer just to keep it clean and keep it good. So let's go ahead and get this prayer going right now. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. Heavenly Father, I ask that you protect this live. Keep it all good energy. Keep all negative intentions off this live. Keep all negative intentions out of the minds of everyone who watches this live and the replay. Heavenly Father, I ask that you fulfill the abundance of the hearts of people on this live and the people that watch the replay. I ask that you keep all negative thoughts out of the minds of people who watch this live and the replay, and just fill their thoughts and their minds with the abundance of this earth that you have provided to us. Thank you so much, Heavenly Father, in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen, 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 amen. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. So I put up a poll of what I should make. Now, these are all scrap yarns, I'm just pulling yarn from what I have left. So I haven't even checked the poll in a couple of days, but anyway, it was tied at. So what I started doing was the cropped hoodie, the pullover. So I don't think I'll have enough yarn. I didn't think I'd have enough yarn to make like the full hoodie, right? Like the full thing. So here's what I did. Follow me, follow me. So what I did, this is the top. I think you already saw. So here's the update. You see that, right? So I decided to just make it I'm going to make another drawstring for the waist. I've decided to make it what is this called? A tube top. So the sweater, well, one part of the sweater is a tube. And then here's the rest of it. It's a bolero. So this part, you never seen nothing like this. And what's dope, because it can be worn as separates. So, so here's the top. Here's the bolero portion of the sweater. So it's just a bolero. Like it's not meant to be a whole lot. So if you know a bolero, you know what I'm talking about. So this is the front, and I've started on the sleeves. So the sleeves are going to be long, but this is all of the green that I have. So I used all of the green, and this is where I stopped. And this is where I'm pretty much out of yarn. I have more of this left because this is for the cuffs. So my cuffs are going to be this here at the end of the sleeves. So I think I have just enough left for that. And then I have this, the grayish tweed that I used on the jacket that I just made. But this is it. This is all I have right here. And I don't think that's going to get the sleeves because I need the sleeves, to be long sleeves. And then I really want to get the hood. Like I want this bolero to have a hood. Won't that be dope? Won't that be dope? So imagine wearing this, like separating it from the tube. Child, bye. Okay? Just bye. Just see you later. So that's what I decided to go with because this is all the yarn I had left. Now, what I had left of like this is literally all of the green and the cream that was left. It was enough to make this drawstring. That's it. And I liked how it turned out because it's really like half and half. So this is the drawstring because I can't find my other crochet pouch or whatever because I'm pretty sure I have some elastic, but I couldn't find that. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just make it a drawstring. But I also want to put a drawstring down here so that this cinches around the waist more because I want to market this as a small. Like I told y'all already, I am going to sell this. So I want to market it as a small, maybe a small medium, depending on like if someone has a pretty decent bust size, but a very small waist, but maybe they're like 5'5", 5'6", 5'7", you know what I mean? It probably would be more of a medium, small medium on them. But anyway, yeah. So this is hella cute, hella cute, hella cute. Yeah, probably a medium. See, I think this is probably more. Well, I don't know because everybody's kind of bigger these days. So yeah, I like it. I really like it. I really like it. I like the idea of it. Now, this is where my mannequin, my dress form really needs to come in handy because you need to be able to see it as a top. You know what I mean? And it's not as cropped as I originally wanted to be because at first I was making it for me. See, and on me, it would come just to like the top of the waist. But on someone else, who knows? Who knows? I don't have time to worry about that. But anyway, yeah, that'll be the thing finding a model or some way to not do it as a flat lay. Or maybe if I have to do it as a flat lay. But I think this is so cute. This bolero is going to be cute. And I did this freehand. What I did look at a couple of videos, especially from TCDIY. She had exactly what I was looking for, but this is freehand. Like hers aren't made anything like this. But I was like, I don't have the yarn to follow her pattern. I don't have enough yarn for that. So let me just do what I know to do. And I made it in the round. I started this portion off in the round, which is how I started off the sweater top. And yeah, I said, let me just go from there because I don't have the yarn to do what she did. But I did save those because they're hella cute. And I just might make one day, one of her patterns. So this is the update. What y'all think? What y'all think? I can't get close to that light because I won't be able to see. Hopefully, I'm not taking my time to come on here and read some bullshit. I hope these are real comments because I told y'all a while ago I'm gonna stop reading comments if they're not super chats but that's also why I started praying over the live because I just really don't have time. Hey T, awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm 5'5", small medium is perfect. Exactly. I want one. You could buy this one. Hey Rhonda, you could buy this one. Hey, love your Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. You could buy this one. You could buy this one. Straight up. Yep. What's your budget? Bid for it. You could buy this one. But yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do. Later this evening, when I'm past the point of possibly losing my parking spot, y'all know how I be about my parking spot because there's only a few spots where I get really good Wi-Fi, where I get really good Wi-Fi. So but in a couple of hours I'll be able to leave. So I'm gonna go leave. I'm gonna go check some yarn because here's the thing also. If I'm able to get more of this blue, that'll be perfect because I can incorporate it into the top. It's no big deal if I can't because it still looks like one set, you know. But it also with this, if this doesn't have any blue in it, it could still be worn as a separate with something else, you know, and maybe with it not having the blue along with the green, maybe it won't limit someone as, you know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like with this just being the green and the cream, and then it'll have the brown cuffs, it may open up more. Whereas, who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't think it will look bad if I'm not able to incorporate more blue into this part. But um, I know I negotiated with my jacket, but y'all see that jacket came out stunning, stunning. Okay, that jacket is stunning. It's better without the hood, especially since I switched up the sleeves. It's perfect. But this, let me make sure my volume's down. This, it has to have the hood. This bolero has to have the hood. What y'all think? Like, imagine if you just rocking this with a tank top and then you got the hood and then it's long sleeves. What? And then you got on whatever you got on the bottom. Come on now. Come on. Stop playing with your girl. Stop playing with your girl. Please stop playing with me. Please. She says stunning. For real. Hey, guinea pig. For real. What's good in the hood? How do I buy it? Well, once it's finished and I work out the price for it, you could buy it via Cash App or PayPal, and then you could just email me your address, and then I will get it all shipped out to you. Hey, meditating the garden, absolutely beautiful. The hood would be. You see what I'm saying? I'm not negotiating on the hood. I'm not negotiating on the hood. This will have a hood. It's a bolero. It's a bolero. It's gotta have a hood just because it's so different, you know? Just because it's so different. So I think this is cute. I think this is cute. And you know, as I see it together, and I strategically, you see how this ends with the blue? I strategically made sure the green and white was down here just to keep the flow of the pattern. You see? Like that was deliberate. That was deliberate, right? Like you see where I was going, right? You see where I was going. Because you got the blue, the green, just Feel me on that. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. This is so stinking cute. It is so cute. And so, yeah, the sleeves are going to be long, long sleeves. They're going to come all the way down. And I'm not going to decrease at all, but I'm gonna make the cuff tight so it kind of gives a little bit of a balloon effect. But here's what I want. I really want to finish the sleeves off in this green and white. So I'm hoping I can find more of that. If not, I'll have to figure something else out. If not, I'll have to figure something else out um, to finish the sleeves and for the hood. Yeah, I'll have to finish something else out. And maybe maybe I'll have to incorporate this grayish right here. Maybe I'll have to incorporate this, but I really don't want to. I really don't want to. Either way, I'm going to figure something out because one thing I know how to do is make shit work and figure shit out. That is for sure. Okay? I know how to make things work. Thank you. Thank you, T. That's right. Smash that like that's what I'm see. Good looking out. Good looking out. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I need you in here more often. You need a wrench. Ain't that what they call it? I need you in here more often. Good looking out. So, one thing I know, as y'all saw with that jacket, I know how to make things work. I know how to figure things out and make shit work. So, we definitely gonna make this work. But I'm so glad y'all like it because I love it. I love it. What Lavelle Crawford say? I love it. I really do. I really, really, really do love it. This is this is gonna be fire, and it sits right up on the shoulders. It sits right up, and it comes, yep, about right here. I'm 5'6", so yeah, it come like right here. Just a cute little some, you know. And so the back, that's the front, and then this is the back. And also, so the way it's constructed, the front is a little bit wider than the back, as it should be. So the back, you're not gonna be able to tell, but in person, you can tell. It's just a little bit, but it's perfect. It's enough. If I turn it around here, you'll be able to see it. You see what I'm saying? So that's where I want to put the hood in the back. That's where I want to put the hood. And I want to do a big hood. I want it to be a big hood. So I definitely need a lot of yarn because I want it to be a big hood. Like damn near a little Red Riding Hood. You know, just because it's just a little bolero, you know, so it should have a big hood. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that would make it feel like cozy because it has full long sleeves, and then it's just this here and then the hood. I would love to see this would be this would be so cute. So cute. And that's the thing, because it's cotton, this can be worn in the spring, summer nights. If you live somewhere where it's cool at night in the summer, like here in California, this would be, although it's going to be long sleeves and have a hood, it would be perfect still for the summer. Still, because it's just a little bolero. That's gonna be fire once you finish. You. I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know. If you haven't seen the jacket I just finished, you got to check that out because that jacket is something stunning. Do you hear me? That jacket is stunning, and I'm not even gonna play around with that jacket because it's expensive, and I'm just putting my energy on on the customer for it because that bad boy is expensive as it should be because it is impeccable. That's that's the only word for it. It is impeccable. And one of the main reasons I decided to sell this is because I think the color combination, it just screams sell me. The color combination for this says more sell me than it says Shalanda Elise. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. But this color combination says sell me more than it says my name. You know, it says Shalanda Elise made it, but it definitely says she made it to sell. So here's another thing. Here's another thing that I envision that I'm debating about. So you see on that first row right here, how I did the half double crochet, skip one, that right there, the same thing I did at the top. So here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I can either put the chain, the drawstring through there so that it'll cinch the waist and then kind of flare this out a little bit, or put it down here. But then the person can also take it out because, this has space. This is the back side. But the person can also take it out and put it where they want. But as far as when I finish it, I'm thinking about if I want to put it in that first row. So that way when it's cinched, because where it was cinched around the waist and then it would give like a peplum. It would create that peplum. Tell me that's not dope. Tell me that's not dope. Just tell me that's not dope. Tell me that's not dope. Tell me that's not dope. A tube top sweater, a tube top peplum sweater. Cut it out. Cut it out. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. And see, y'all, this is why I can't do patterns because, well, oh man, I just left AZ. No, it is breezy. And this would be perfect for winter. I love AZ, and I'm looking forward to getting back to Arizona. I love Arizona. That's all they hear me talk about. I love Arizona. I love Arizona. You know what? I made. Let me show this to you. Hold on, let me click off. And I was in Arizona when I made it, and I was there the day that I wore this. Um, yes, it is. It is. I specifically made it like this, and plus, this is all cotton. I made it like this because I did want it to be breezy. Oh, you got my heart already. I love Arizona. I love Arizona. I mean, you talk about for me, Arizona has perfect weather. Beautiful winters, the outdoor living. I mean, come on now. Come on. Um, the nighttime activity is just perfect. But this would be perfect for fall and winter. Perfect. Absolutely Arizona perfect. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, I think it's in this photo album. Maybe here. This right here. So this is a tube top that I made. This one I don't think as cropped. I made that when I was in Arizona. This was, I want to say, 2019, maybe maybe February, January, February, March, something like that. So that's a crop top that I made there. Yeah. So, but that one, I mean, that tube top is definitely shorter than this. I have that one too under my bed somewhere, but that one is definitely shorter than this. Yeah. But this, like I say, once I add the drawstring, I like those ideas. Um, I like those ideas. What I just said already. Az is home. I know that's right. Thank you. Meditate and go. OMG, my 18-year-old granddaughter just said an oversized hoodie would be beautiful. You were on the big screen in the living room. That's that's what I was going for. And so that means that I'm still gonna have to make that. Once I get some yarn, I'm definitely going to have to make that. I was limited by just using scrap yarn. So that was the first reason why I decided I'm gonna sell this, because it wasn't oversized. It was like fitted. It was fitted and too fitted because I forgot to account for my boobs clearly. But the main thing is the reason it came out this size because the yarn. I was restricted by the yarn, and I didn't want to make it as small as the one I made because it wasn't originally going to be a tube top. But that's what I was saying. That's why I don't do patterns, because it be changing. It changed. The ideas change. So because if y'all remember, whoever was on here, remember I had the back of this. I had the back of it worked up a little bit. I had the back of it worked up in the green. I had my stitch markers, had the side split where I was going to work up the front. It was going to be a V-neck. Um, and so I was like, I don't think I have enough yarn to make it a full, to bring the back all the way up to the shoulder and then bring the front all the way up to the shoulder. I know I didn't have enough yarn for that. So that's why I was like, what if I do a tube top with the bolero and put the long sleeves and the hood on the bolero? So I took out all that green, took it to here, worked up a couple more rounds with the blue, and then finished it off with that, with a row like this here. Finished it off with a row like that because I knew I was going to do the drawstring, and here we go. Now we got something altogether different from what I even put on the poll. So if anyone ever wondered, like, why don't you do patterns? Why don't you write patterns? That's why, because they always change. If anybody was here when I started making that jacket, the finished result is not what it started out to be. The finished result is not what it started out to be. So, but I kind of went through that with y'all. I was on the live when I was like, oh, what if I did the sleeves like this? So I love freehanding because, at the end of the day, the yarn ends up putting itself into what it would look best in. And so I love that. This is going to be one fly unit right here. This is going to be fly. And when I tell y'all, um, and not just me, other crochet designers, especially crochet designers and not just crocheters, those of us who actually design, when we tell y'all that it is not easy to sell our finished work, and most crocheters don't sell their finished work. They will sell patterns. Most crocheters, and when I say most, I'm going to say a good 98%, if not higher than that, of crochet designers, when they make something, they just gift it to a loved one, a friend, or family, because it is expensive. Even if we attempt to pay ourselves on the low end, right? Even if we attempt to pay, like I pay myself on the low end, $20 an hour. Um, Amazing Ish Grace, Amazing Ish Grace, she said she pay herself $25 an hour, but she don't sell her crochet. And you know, she makes little things. She make cute stuff. I ain't saying it ain't cute. It's hella cute. But when you're spending like that jacket that I made, when you're making tailored things like that and you're putting in hours, like a week's worth of work, you know, if you work 40 hours a week and a half, 40, 60 hours, 64 hours on something, and then just multiply that by $20 an hour. That's just labor. That means the yarn is free. That's just labor, right? That's just the labor alone. So typically it's difficult for us. And then if you ever wonder why name brand designers, like, you know, top designers, why their crochet work uh, is so expensive, that's why. Because for one, a machine cannot crochet. There's like knitting type machines. There's machines that can mimic crochet stitches, but crochet can only be done by hand. It can only be done by hand. So that is a lot of man hours. And yeah, the shit is expensive. A lot of crochet designers just sell their patterns, but I don't write patterns. And you know, I've over the years I've always gone back and forth with having the determination to sell my work and just really put my energy on attracting the high-end customer that already has a luxury wardrobe, that already has name brand stuff and handmade stuff and value handmade natural fibers and things like that. And it's always difficult because at the end of the day, like I still have to do things. I still have to put it down so that I can do something that's going to bring in some immediate income. So I know my work is beautiful. I know my work is dope as hell. Everything I make is a one of one. It's all designed from my head. Uh, but the price, and then the price is what it is. The next thing is being able to market it, being able to market it and advertise it in the way that it even looks like, you know what I mean? To be able to market it to that high end customer. So, especially just being solo dolo, you know, every fashion person has a team. So, just doing it solo dolo, I'm still working towards figuring out how to do all that. So, I absolutely, I would love to be a full time seller of my crochet. Hey, PT Van Life. Happy winning ass Wednesday. Thank you for checking in. Oh, yeah, get some sleep. One of a kind piece, definitely creative. Yeah, I only do one of one. So, you know, and again, there are crocheters. Like there's this one young girl crocheter who it's so funny. I was watching one of her videos and she was like, you know, she said, I don't design, you know, I like to make the same thing over and over. And I was like, yeah, that's definitely not me. But there are some people who are just crocheters. She was like, I don't have time to be trying to, you know, make something new. And she said, I am not a designer. I'm not a designer. Mm-mm. Whereas I'm a designer. I even went to school for fashion design. I am a designer. I'm definitely a designer. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I just got to figure it out. I just have to figure it out how to do it, and it shall be done. It shall be done. Because I do have a fashion voice. This is something that has been in my heart for a long time since I was a teenager. I do have a fashion voice, uh, and I would love to get it out there. And I like the fact that if ever somebody is to wear my garments. Nobody in the world will ever have anything like it. Like nobody in the world is going to have a jacket like any of the jackets that I've made. Nobody in the world is going to have something like this. Nobody else in the world is going to have the things that I make, you know. And that's also it's just not my aesthetic, but I love making like actual garments, you know. That's also why I don't fancy doing swimsuits and cover-ups and like I've done that. Yeah, I've done that, but that's not what I'm going to be doing. That's not what I'm going to be doing because for one, again, like what I just went over with the cost of labor alone, people would see these because they're little, won't think they're worth the price. When I mean, shit, I paid $95 for a swimsuit when I was in Arizona at TJ Maxx in Scottsdale. You know what I'm saying? I paid $95 for a swimsuit in there. And you know how quick it is just to cut out fabric and even to create a pattern, you know what I mean? To draft a pattern from scratch. Like none of that is taking as much time as it is to take this and turn it into this. Before, after. You know what I'm saying? Before, after. Like that's a big difference. That's a big difference. And then you add different stitches. Like, come on now. Changing yarns. This is 4 different yarns right here. Let's be for real. Let's be serious. You know, like, come on now. Let's be for real. So yeah. However, I would. Some of y'all comments be making me emotional. It really do because I would love to. Like the last comment was like, "Why are you on YouTube? You should be something like I know, 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 I know." And I don't look for things that's easy. Like that's okay. It's okay that it's not easy, but it's not easy. It's not easy. So anyway, I'm not gonna be on here long. I just wanted to come and show y'all the update because this mama jama is beautiful and I love it. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So hopefully I'm able to get a couple more skeins of yarn this evening. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Because I do want to get this finished. I'm really excited to see what this is going to look like with the sleeves and the hood. I'm so geeked. And I be amped about my work. I really do. Like, I really love what I do. I love it. I love it. Nobody else needs to love it, but I think that's also why people love it. Well, it's beautiful, right? Like, it's stunning. But the fact that I really love what I create, like I make sure my stitches are, I don't, I'll undo, like my orange jacket, I undid that 4 times. If it's not to my satisfaction, if it's not perfect as can be, then I'm just gonna undo it and I don't have a problem with it. But I feel like when I put my name on something, it has to be exquisite. I'm so serious. It has to be. What if you add some bling to the piece or crystals or fur to make it look it look expensive already. It look maybe not on camera, but in person, baby, these cottons right here, it already look luxurious. Cause sometimes some of that actually cheapens the look of it. Some of it, sometimes, especially when you start doing bling and different things, um, believe it or not, it's just like a plain old gold Rolex is worth more than if you ice it out because gold is worth more than diamonds are. Diamonds are going to depreciate. You get you a nice gold Rolex, just leave it. It's gonna appreciate in value. But once you ice it out and do all that, oh well, shit. Now it's worthless. Okay, it looked cute. It got the bling, yada yada. But you just devalued this Rolex. You just devalued the Rolex with the bling. You know. So that's the thing about it. That's the thing about sometimes, because as someone who has studied in this lane, some of those things are appealing to the people who live above their means that are below the poverty line, right? Like just hear me out. Whereas if you look at like a Birkin bag or a Coach, they're not blinged out. Burberry, that plaid was the inside lining of their trench coat. That was not an external fabric. That was the inside lining of their tan trench coats that were $1,800 to the ultra wealthy back in the 1800s and early 1900s. That was not an external thing at all. So all that flash and shit like that, it appeals to a market of people that can't really afford the product. You know what I mean? The people who really got the money, you'll see them in a simple navy and cream, tan and cream. You'll see them in classic colors, wearing classic pieces with some $5,000 shoes on that don't look like shit to you. You know what I mean? But they know that these are some classic old school Pradas or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So that's essentially why I don't do stuff like that, because I like even the shape of my jacket that I just made. I like making, or like the other one where it's just over the top. If I'm going to do something over the top, it's going to be a design element. Like I got the 3 layers of fucking ruffled sleeves and just and that one's all wool. It's wool, but it's just obnoxious. And then I got the big waistband and the big wooden buttons, baby. I've studied the wealthy for a long time, so uh, that's why I don't. That's why I don't. Yeah, that's why. Because yeah, this already. Now, here's something. If I were to do, maybe not in this, maybe I could because I do have some. So follow me. Dig this. Where is it? I think it's in here. I have some suede cording. I don't know how well it would tie, but I have some soft suede cording. Something like this would be cute as hell for the drawstring. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I may have enough of the tan. I used the brown and something else. But something like this could be an option for the drawstring. I just might, because yeah, this would level it up because this is suede, you know, and it would flow. I might see. I just might switch out that. Yeah, yeah. Trust me, your girl know what she doing. I just might, cause imagine this one here, this one, cause I'm out of the brown. I mean, there's some, but not enough. But if I did it, I would just do the one. And then I would probably have to get more of this. But I would need to check and see if Michael's has more of this, because I don't know if I would have enough. But that might be a dope option right there. I would need more because here's what I would like to braid it because just keeping it like this is too fragile. It's too fragile. So I would need to get more of this because it's got to be long enough to go around and then tie. Oh, this will be beautiful. I don't think I have this kind of money right now though. Um, because what I do have, I need to preserve for gas. But let's see. I might. I might. I just might. Let's see how. Let's see. I would measure it up against. That might be beautiful. Ain't no might be. That would be beautiful. Cause I would just do it both right now around the waistband and the. Tell me I would have enough. Tell me I would have enough for both of them. I know this is boring to watch, but I don't want to take the black from out of that staple right there because I don't want it to all just come unraveled. But I do want to take all of this out because I would use all of it. I'm pretty sure I would use all of it. I'm going to check this out right here, right now. Whoever can hang out with me, hang out with me. And let's see what this going to look like because I think it's going to look dope. You see? This all from your idea right there, T. This from your idea. Okay, here we go. What the heck? It's up there. Where's the last of it? Okay. Okay. So that's it. All right. So let's take this out. And that way I don't have to try and find something to put on the ends because I still needed to put something on the ends to finish that off. I don't just keep it like that. That's too raw. That's too raw. Okay. So here we go. I'm just going to measure it from there. And then it's just fold it over. Oh yeah, I need another one. Okay. So this is enough for one. This is enough for one. Yep. I think you're gonna make it look good regardless. Thank you. I damn sure am. Yeah. So this will be enough for one. So Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. And this has a little stretch to it too, so that'll be cute. You know, you know what? What if I could crochet this? What if I could crochet this? Let's see if I could cuz what I did here, not that anybody know, but I did a single crochet foundation chain. So that's where you do it all at once. Let me use this 5 millimeter. Let's see if I could do this. I don't want the tail to be too long. I've never crocheted suede. I got to be careful because I don't want to break it. And because it's suede, I could probably just do chains. I prob I could probably just do chains. Oh yeah, instead of the foundation chain. And so I wonder if it'll look better with the bigger hook. Let's see. Let's see. Shut up. Shut up. I think this will look dope. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. That's going to be dope. I like that. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to see. Yeah. I'm going to do that. So that's going to be the new that's going to be the new yeah. And here's what's dope. So this is one side of it and here's the back side of it. So I could do either side, you know. So this side would lay flat against, so I just might do this side to where this side is the side that shows. I think that'll look cute. I think that'll look cute. Yeah. Good looking out. Good looking out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's going to be it. I don't know how to crochet, but I like watching other people do it. And I always love the finished product. That's right. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I've heard quite a few people say they like to watch people crochet. So this is definitely going to be the drawstring now. Suede. hmm And this is suede. So that's going to be cute. That's going to be cute. Yeah. I'm going to do it all at one time so it can all be the same tension and, the same. I don't think I want that tail that long. So that's going to be that. I just, I mean, oh, here it is. It would be okay if it was all the same, but I've used so much of this brown already. I've used so much of this brown already. I just might I just might see if there's enough left for the brown, because just again to save on cost, so I don't have to buy more. Uh, but if I have enough of the brown, I just may put the brown on the blue and put the cream on the bottom. Or maybe I'll just keep it how and put, especially since the brown waistband is at the bottom, maybe I'll put the brown at the bottom. Yeah, maybe I'll do it. And then it's always nice to have the darker colors around the smaller areas, because it just, you know, gives that shadow, makes it look smaller. So might do that. So that's the update, y'all. Yeah, no, I'm probably not gonna have enough. That's the update. I'm definitely not gonna use the black because there's no black in here, and that would just be too off. Dang, because yeah, I use this brown suede on my jacket to put the buttons on my other jacket that I made last year. Nope, nope, almost, but not quite. So, so much for that. Anyway, thanks for y'all's feedback. T, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. And we should have another update at the Friday Night Live. So make sure y'all tune in for the Friday Night Live. Check back in. I'm sure there'll be more done by then. So also check the description for the links in the description. If you have not gotten yourself a journal, head over to Amazon, get yourself a journal. The link is in the bio. Don't sleep on your journals, your journal of enormous ideas, and your 6-month gratitude journal. So check those out. Thank you so much. Other ways to support the channel, all in the link. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I will see y'all on Friday for the Friday Night Live. Thank you, subscribers. See you Friday. Peace, y'all. Peace, T. She came in and said,